Hi everybody, it's Les again, and in this one I wanted to kind of do a more um, stripped down and just in time video. Um, in this one we're going to talk about a go bag. And this is a hard conversation, but I think it's a necessary one. A go bag should be packed. What is in it? It's all the emergency supplies that you're going to need if you couldn't get home, if you were in a climate emergency, or a just personal emergency. It can't be exhaustive, right? But you can start thinking about just keeping in your car. That's where I keep mine. Um, and in your house, a go bag that would allow you to rest a little bit easier, knowing that you don't have to go in and buy new stuff in an emergency or go and sift through stuff in an emergency. First things first is in this bag we have just a pre-made first aid kit. It comes with gauze, it comes with sterile equipment, it comes with band-aids, and it comes with scissors to cut gauze and tweezers to pick things up. I have two of them, and they come with a lot of stuff, so we don't need to go into all of it, but you can kind of get a play-by-play of what's included. It doesn't have a list of things that are included here. You'll see it in the description, but this is a guide to what to do in different emergencies. I have a water-powered flashlight. It comes with these hydro light things, and you just put this, I think, in water, and then this should be basically floodlight level. And the box that came with it came with an extra one, so you can just have a backup, which is really smart. And then this is a backup battery. This is a emergency kit. Comes in this cute little box, and it has an emergency blanket, a pen with one of those kind of like glass break tops. This is a flashlight, and it has no batteries, so I will take that and put a battery in it. This is a paracord for your wrist that has a compass on it, a whistle, a knife, this is probably like a hammer thing. You could probably do a lot with this, but I don't know. This is probably a hammer. This also is a ruler. It has like ruler and a bottle opener. And then for the last piece, we have this kind of everything little card that has a ruler on it. This is a can opener, screwdriver, ruler, edge knife, saw blade, butterfly wrench, 3-position wrench. I'm assuming that's this piece. Ancillary direction, ancillary indication. Okay. I guess that's this part, this dial, and then the lanyard keyhole to put it around your neck. I have a mask. I have socks. I am good to carry socks. I will have my feetsies comfortable. So these are some pairs of socks. And This is the second emergency bag. So similar supplies. So it comes with a kind of what's inside card reverse, but it has antiseptic towels, alcohol wipe, butterfly closure strips, large adhesive bandages, standard knuckle bandage, fingertip bandage, gauze pad, disposable cold compress, cold and hot, right? Abdominal pad, disposable gloves, slim rescue with blower whistle, safety pins, compass, moleskin blister relief, triangular bandage, emergency blanket, light stick, disposable raincoat, scissors, conforming bandage, CPR face mask, metal tweezers, iPad, elbow knee bandages, and sting relief pad. So super helpful in a variety of situations that can happen to you in here in Texas. Because I am not a Girl Scout, I have a kind of brushcraft guide that allows me to, at least, I mean, as long as I can read, I can probably figure out what's happening. I have a mosquito wristbands, clean drinking water straws, so it's still in the packet just so that it can, I can get the instructions for it. Just you stick it in water and it cleans out chlorine, lead, mercury, aluminum, hydrogen, sulfide, arsenic, cadmium, chromium, barium, fluoride, E. coli, Gargia, algae, fungus, scale, and sediment. I also have a zero water with refills so I can drink. Emergency survival seeds, sure do. Another paracord with compasses. And here we go, under socks. But this is portable water purification, and it will makes questionable water bacteriologically suitable to drink. So between this and this, hopefully, if I ever had to drink pond water, I would be safe. We have duct tape, hand sanitizer, flashlights, batteries, which will be put into the flashlight, batteries, and crazy glue. Tissue, more socks. Look, I know what I need. Ooh, so I have a tampon, I have Dramamine, I have another nifty kind of do-it-all tool. This open, so I need to get more Dramamine. So in this one, we have kind of Swiss Army knife type thing. So a bottle opener, a screwdriver, this is just another bottle opener. So this one is for cork. This one is a knife. Oop, that is sharp. I surely did feel it. Get this one out. I should keep this on my keychain. Pair of scissors. Come on, go back in. Go back in. Please. Cool. And then this last one. Just a bigger knife. Great. So I will have protection and a way to kind of create something. I mentioned the tampon. And then we have matches, charging cord, charging bricks. I'm going to put some charging cords in here because need that. And then 1, 2, 3 lighters, a pair of sunglasses, and a pair of eyeglasses for corrective lenses. And then now we're going for this kahuna. It's a CalPack bag. I have a notebook in here. I have cat food in here. I have underwear. I have a charging brick, a watch, and this cute watch. Some little tiny earrings so that I'm not feeling bare. Some bigger earrings. Oh, these are really pretty. Why did I put these away? So these gorgeous kind of shell earrings, some Lauryn Hill earrings, so that if I were in an emergency situation, I could still look cute. This is toilet seat, okay, bye. This is toilet seat covers, pair of shoes, more socks, look, a bra, sunblock, and then we have a N5 type mask that has a little ventilator, and then hand wipes, doggy go bag, insect bite relief spray that is empty, so that just needs to go in the trash. Hand sanitizer, gloves, and then another hand sanitizer. So my hands will be sanitized. A solar, like a heat and rain, obviously, umbrella, so that it'll block out both. Wet wipes, pressed white strips, another mask. And then I want to say, though, that these are just things that I keep on hold. And they're, like we said, some of it is duplicative, but it's just stuff that if you were in an emergency, get a bag. You can get one at Ross. You can get one as an old backpack. Anything you got one day, if you're the adult in the situation, old backpacks, kids' backpacks, whatever. And start packing them with a change of clothes, cozies. So for me, that's socks. For me, that's a hat, and jewelry. Don't ask me. I'm a girly girl. And bug stuff and bandages and wound stuff and nausea stuff. So I'm going to switch out the Dramamine. I got these motion sensitive patches that work wonders. So I'm going to put a pair of those in here. Eye drops. I'm going to put that in. And then let me know what you guys think of. I want us to be thinking ahead. Not that we can anticipate everything that's coming to us, but that we can start thinking about what could come and what is happening around us, so that if in the event there was an emergency and things did start happening in our vicinity, that we weren't thinking that it wouldn't, we weren't kind of left out of luck, basically. I don't want to make anybody worry, but these times are these times. The weather is the weather, and the geopolitics are the geopolitics, and you, the individual on your level, can start packing things that away, just in a corner in the side, maybe in your car, right? Just put together a kit for yourself that would allow you to have the bare minimum type of ingredients that would allow you to survive for a while. I also am going to put in mine, I'm going to put in a phone that is one that I got prepaid during the middle of a phone insurance warranty. It was $60, and I couldn't return it, so I'm gonna keep it. And all phones, even without a SIM card, can make an emergency call. So I'm gonna put that in here. I'm gonna put in headache meds, stress meds for me. I'm gonna put in like toiletries. I have a toiletries bag that I'm repacking with conditioner and soap and stuff like that. Just because this is my go bag for emergencies, but also my go bag if I am hanging out at a friend's house and I don't want to drive home. I have a change of clothes. I have pajamas. I have a way to brush my teeth, you know? And then, so this bag here, oh, and I also have like a bungee cord and another lighter. I have a lot of duplicates, but this is the bag. It is the Calpac kind of duffel. I like it. I can do a review on it separately, but it's my go bag. I love it because I have a lot of room in there, but just start from some variety kits could be helpful. So I also have a car multi-use emergency one that does a light, it does a air pump, it will charge up the car, it will, if the battery's messed up, it will a couple other things, radio and something like that. So I'll put some stuff progressively in the description box to help you guys get started with your go bags. But it's really important to just start thinking in terms of preparedness right now. That if you were in an emergency situation, how long would it take you to go? How long? And also, who else knows where to find your stuff? Like, my best friend has a key to my house. So if there's an emergency and I left my keys somewhere, or I lost my keys, or somebody took my keys, I can still get into my house without a locksmith or my complex getting involved. I also let my family members and my friends know where I am. If I'm going on a date, or if I'm going to a new place with new friends, or I am going on a business trip, I tend to let my friends know my whereabouts and my family know my whereabouts, so that if anyone was asked, somebody knows how to answer that for me. And I also let people who are my emergency, I put emergency contacts down so that somebody can be notified if there is an emergency. These are just some things that you could be mindful of to make it really easy for you, or not really easy, but just take some of the stress off of an emergency. It's gonna be awful while you're in that situation, no doubt about it. But for a weekend maybe of just preparation, you could make it significantly less stressful on yourself. I also have two additional resources. I have, well, three. If you're traveling, how to get just instructions for taking care of your pets. If you, it is powered by Notion, but it allows you to just kind of keep people in the loop and to start doing those leaving, a paper trail behind with instructions, so that if you're not there, people have first aid instructions. People can support you. The other thing is a family planning emergency sheet. That one is, do you guys have a rendezvous point if there was an emergency, if there was a hurricane or a tornado or something? Have you guys set a place to be and to find each other? Who are each other's emergency contacts? If you guys have kids, get the numbers of your kids' friends in an emergency. And also, these links are going to be shareable with other people. So if you need to share that information with somebody, like a cop, or if you needed to share that information with a neighbor or somebody to just kind of notify whatever, you can consolidate all of that in one place and make it really easy for them to navigate that, rather than shifting through papers that could get lost or misplaced. This is stuff that will be accessible on any device through a link. And then the third one is a free insurance planning workbook, temp planner. It comes with some emergency links that I found that help in fire, water, flood, finding the different emergency local offers that are around you if there was an emergency, what to do, the stuff from the CDC and the government websites around emergencies. There's also, in the insurance claim planner, just a really nice tracker for tracking the damages you've sent off to your insurance company, so you can track that, and the pictures, so that you have your own log of all of the things you've sent and all of the things you've done, so that if anything were to come up, you have your copies of everything. And the vendor contacts, because they're going to send a bunch of people out to you, and those people are at your expense. So if, like, during my emergency, my apartment caught on fire, as I mentioned, and I was able to wash my clothes myself, for example, and use some solvents that I knew of to get the smells out of things, and it was fine. So I wasn't paying additional money for, like, private people who specialize in special cleaners and blah 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 to clean my stuff. So because they take a significant portion out of it, and because you don't see anything and they just kind of take your stuff and go, they can charge you anything. So they can take a huge share of what you're going to need to build your life back up. So I suggest, if it's clothes, if it's shoes, don't even go through the hassle. Just wash those yourself, clean that up yourself. Furniture, they will probably have to do something about. There's also stay really kind and personable to your insurance claim specialist. They are your advocates, and if you are somebody they like to hear from, then you will be somebody whose call they answer. So that does not mean that you let people get away with things or you get taken advantage of, but it just means that you want to be mindful of the fact that you are under their care and under their guidance, that they know this process and are basically your guide through the process. So don't see that insurance claim person as your enemy. That person is your partner in this, your collaborator. That we're not on the same team, but they aren't your enemy, right? And then talk to your fire department. I talked to the fire department during my experience in the police department to make sure I got the information necessary for my insurance company. Don't overshare, but don't tell yourself that you are alone. And when I say overshare, like, your people are the people that you lean on during these times. Your people. And yeah, hopefully this is helpful. The times are crazy. The politics are the politics. The weather is the weather. And as a Texan, I am very aware of the weather part for sure, as well as the politics. So you can take my foresightedness to start, just use, you can just click and get it all packed up for you already, or you can just click and get the stuff from the links I share with you, or you can start just going to the Dollar Tree and getting some of these things, right? Or on Temu, because these are things that can be bought in bulk and cheap. But I hope this is helpful. I hope that you take heed, and I will see you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. The links are in the description box below for the planners that I mentioned that are free. If they're not there now, they will be there soon. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.